Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to HobbyKing.com. Stuart here with an announcement daily on a model that you may have seen teased a few months ago, but it's now going into production and it will be available in the next couple of months. It is essentially a V2 of the Sky Mule, but it's so much more on that. It is the new Avios Bush Mule. Now this is an announcement daily, so expect to see product profile, video and a full release daily when this model releases in a few months time. But now I'm just going to introduce you to a few of the changes and cool aspects of the Bush Mule, and also we've got a little bit of flying footage as well, just as an extra bonus. Now this is Avios. Now the reason this is Avios, had Avios been around when the original Sky Mule came out, the Sky Mule would have been Avios. It's that simple. Avios is the bigger brother or sister, if you like, to Durafly. Bigger foam models that are the same quality and same finesse as Durafly become Avios. It's as simple as that. Now with the Sky Mule, I inherited that project and I wasn't really able to do everything that I had wanted to do before it went to mold. However, with the Bush Mule, in most cases, we have now been able to do that. For example, the Bush Mule has flaps. These are full 90-degree flaps, as you can see from here. They extend lovely, really nice action on those. Also, as you can see, it comes with optional floats. The new configuration of gear is included, but these floats are optional. It flies very nicely indeed on floats, especially in conjunction with the flaps. But also one of the other features, I've had this set up because it's a twin, to have differential thrust. Now this is not something it has out the box, but with any modern radio that is very easily had. There you go, you can see the differential thrust working there. But not only that, a cool feature that it does have as standard, as several other Durafly and Avios models now feature, is the reversing ESCs. Again, very handy if you're on the water with the floats. I flick the switch, let me show you those now turning in reverse. There we go. It is now pushing backwards. Flick that back into safe mode. So that's one of the obvious features. Now one of the even more visually obvious features are the addition of LEDs. We have LEDs in the leading edge on the wingtips and a really nice flashing navigation LED added to the top here. Especially in those early morning flights or those late evening flights, those LEDs show out brilliantly. Now whilst I've got the tower up, you'll notice these additional fins. These are included for the floats because they just give it extra stability on the water when you have the float option installed. Now getting back to the out-of-the-box version, which is the ROG version, you've got now, instead of the undercarriage mounted on the nacelles as it was before, we've made it much stronger and firmer by mounting it on the fuselage, and we've reinforced massively this front landing gear strut. The wheels are much bigger, very Tundra-esque, and of course with those 90-degree flaps, all these items combine to make it a very nice STOL twin, if you like. It's not quite STOL like the Tundra is, but certainly it's very close, and these wheels are great on any rough surface or smooth. Now we're not done yet with the surprises inside the model itself. As we're talking about strength, I will take this off. You'll see I've got just a 2600 in there, but you'll also notice we've now massively reinforced the inside. This is a full glass fiber plate in here now, again going along with the stronger nose plate, and it has full carbon all the way along as longeron, so this whole front section is much stronger than it was. Not only that, for ease of servicing and for better control, we've added the servos to the tow for both the rudder and the elevator there, but still they stay out of the way of spray with the floats on, so you don't need to worry about that. Going around the model, you'll also notice with the wing, it still comes apart in 3 sections, with the main section staying on the fuselage, if you like, for transportation. But if I turn this around, you'll see that we've swapped the old round spars for a nice rectangular spar. Much stronger, much stiffer, and much easier to break down for transportation. Also, the wings here, we've done away with the thumb screws and we've got proper big screws to screw the wing sections together. So all around, good improvements there. And whilst I've got it at this angle, one of the other key things about the old Sky Mule was the old bell type motors. They've now gone completely. If you look, you now have proper, well, traditional style outrunner motors with the X mount. That's very important because we know a lot of you will want to fit your own motors. You can now do that with ease on the Bush Mule. Now one other very cool feature that I'll just have to show you mechanically by hand because I haven't got this one plugged in, and it's not set up yet on this one here. If I just open the door, something that I thought would be a lot of fun for you guys, if I get that open there, you will see it now has a cargo door. So you guys can obviously find many ways to have fun with that addition to the plug and fly version. Obviously the Bush Mule still retains all the copious amount of space it has inside. It's still a very good FPV platform, and with that in mind there is of course a FPV tray or canopy, if you like, provided. Not only that, the nose cone is still removable to fit a camera in the front, and it still has that hole in the bottom for a bottom mount FPV camera if you so wish. Now the schemes, we've simplified the scheme. There is going to be a blue and red version, and then there's going to be a yellow and grey. These are not final production samples, I must say, so look out for updates on those as we go further on into production. Well, in fact, with the release date, which will be in about 2 or 3 months' time, where you'll see final renditions of these beautiful models. If you were a fan of the Sky Mule, you are absolutely going to be a fan of the Bush Mule. Not only is it 3S, but it's 3 and 4S set up right out of the box, so lots more power, lots more performance, and just generally all round a much better model. So look out for that coming in the next couple of months from HobbyKing. It's the Avios Bush Mule, and until then, keep checking back on HobbyKing Live for more updates on up and coming and new releases. Bye.